Okay, so we're doing a bit of an emergency podcast here. Biden has stepped out. No, I'm gonna. No, I've been watching too much. The rest is politics. No, this is the Viper Room, and I kind
Viper
of
Rooms.
yeah, Viper Rooms. Sorry, yeah. Is it
Yeah.
Viper Rooms?
But, but whatever that club wasn't called.
Yeah. But there's a club called Viper Room in Sheffield near you, man.
Nah, don't worry about those guys, man.
Guys, no, I'm not worried. I'm just like, when are we gonna get our free passes, man, and like lifetime membership?
Oh, I don't think you really want to go to that place.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Viper Rooms. Put in the comments below whether you think it's room or rooms. We just thought, with the Olympics coming up, and obviously skateboarding is going to be in the Olympics for the second time. What would it look like having streetboarding in the Olympics? And kind of just like, would we even want to be in the Olympics? What would it take to get there? I don't know, man. What do you think do you think we'd want streetboarding in the Olympics?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the same argument for skateboarding, isn't it? Like, it's ultimately, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to get it in front of more people. More kids are going to get into it. It's going to be more accepted. But then it sort of takes away from that sort of underground rebellious nature of why a lot of people get into these sports.
Yeah, man. No, do you think? I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's changed over the years, man? Like that, because for me, it was that rebellious nature of it. But is it now just stacking? I don't know, stacking clips for the gram, or I guess TikTok or whatever. Is it? I don't know. Has that changed? Because I definitely feel when you're with younger riders, like the vibe is definitely a lot more welcoming. Yeah, at skate parks, really young. But maybe that's because the reason they get into it is to be less rebellious. I don't know, man.
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know. I have a theory, and I'm going to do something separate on it.
I need to turn you up.
And
that's better.
Cool. I have a theory because I think skate parks are part of some like wider mind control program, but that's another topic I'll go into deeper one day, man.
They're just part of the simulation.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, kind of. Well, just to stop people. Trying to hem people in, stop people thinking freely and discovering their city, man. Just hem in the minds that are susceptible to rebellious traits. And
well, definitely, I think since the Olympics, skate parks have been sort of new skate parks and more like training facilities rather than sort of creative places with sort of weird little obstacles and things like that. It's always just like a stair set with rails on either side, some hubbers, and that like standard sort of equipment, really.
Yeah.
And so I guess you lose some of that sort of creativity with big competitions like the Olympics.
Yeah, and I mean, I think speaking to somebody the other day about like judging at Worlds and stuff, and how it's always hard because obviously we're prepping for the World Championships. If you haven't got your tickets to that, if you haven't got your tickets yet, click it down below, grab them. But I mean, these sports are just, it's even different than like gymnastics or something, which like I guess has a similar judging criteria. But it's just so hard to judge it. And I think competition's great because it pushes people and it takes you to that next level. But it also kind of takes away from a little bit for me what the soul of the sport is. Getting out there, going out in the streets, discovering. Like, remember when we were in San Fran? We went to what's that spot? The one with the benches that are just like in the middle of nowhere that no tourist would ever go to. Super famous spot. Not Pier something. Not it wasn't Pier.
Pier 7.
Yeah, no, there was another one with that where you can jump on a ledge. You did it. I think you did a high tail slide on it.
Third and Army.
That's it. Yeah. I was like, being there and being like, no tourist would ever end up in this area in San Fran.
No.
But yeah, man. I don't know. What do you think it would take to get into the Olympics? What would your?
Well, I don't think streetboarding is sort of at that level yet. And it would just take probably like a lot of corporate interest.
Yeah, man.
I think skateboarding started sort of moving towards the Olympics when Nike got involved.
Yeah, that's true, man. Like that is true. And I guess BMX, it's like bikes. Everyone rides a bike, man. So that was quite...
BMX in the Olympics?
Yeah, man. It was in. It was. I think was it. Was it in the women's or the men's? I think a British guy or girl won last time. It was a pretty sick run. I watched that. This is my first time having COVID, but it coincided with the Olympics, so I was pretty happy about that. Yeah.
I think roller skating is like a demo sport this year.
Oh, really? What quads? Like roller skating?
Yeah. Oh, was that at the X Games?
Might be the X Games, man.
Maybe, yeah.
But they got breakdancing in the Olympics.
That's just stupid. Wait, what's next? Graffiti?
Yes, yeah.
Just all the elements of hip hop.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess. But I guess that if you look at it from a participation side of it, man, streetball is definitely not there yet. But do you? I don't think we're far off the amount of people streetboarding in the world compared to the amount of people who do javelin. You know, how many people?
Yeah, man. How many shot putters do you know?
Exactly, man. I know more.
I think we should talk about what graffiti would look like in the Olympics. No?
Man, that would be it. Do you know?
You just get a fresh train, man.
Just rolling through.
You got like the speed challenge, man, and you like got security.
Yeah. Well, you never know, man. Maybe the 2028 Olympics, they might have like robot security, AI, like robotic security guards. You've got to dodge and stuff to get in. I mean, if Street would have won the Olympics, all right, I've got it, man. Should be like some sick rail, like a street spot, and you have to dodge all these AI robots to get to the spot, man. And then they have to have like fake rain going over it and stuff every so often, man, and like pedestrians. And that would be a wicked contest, right? But if we did it, what events do you reckon we should do? Because I think it's kind of interesting because it maybe then kind of could shape the contest we're doing now.
All right. Well, I think streetboarding is kind of a better spectator sport than skateboarding, just because of the consistency that people land in tricks. I went to a skateboarding event quite recently in Sheffield, and I was sitting there for like 20 minutes, man, and it was just people kicking their boards around. Yeah. I didn't see no one land a trick. And it just, like, even my girlfriend was like, this is boring, I'm coming home. Streetboarding events are much better. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I agree.
So like maybe like big air or like a rail jam competition. Yeah. Like you see those rail competitions in snowboarding where it's just a slope and a kicker to a rail.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then, I think box definitely, like some kind of box contest, because I think
box. Yeah, for sure.
That's one of the strengths. And I think, in streetboarding now, since Gabby's double back, has there been, and that's 2008, has there been any like huge, like kind of like big tricks that have never been landed before done since then? It doesn't feel like there has been.
What, in skateboarding?
No, it's streetboarding. It's streetboarding. So Gabby, it's double back.
In competition?
Yeah. Oh no, just in general, man. On box, I'm talking about. Because I think Max had done 12.6. Max Meyer had done 12.60s before. I think he'd landed.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's definitely done a 1080.
Yeah. He did 1080 at NAS, no?
No, I don't know.
No.
Not that I can think of.
No. But cool, man. I don't know. Do you think streetboarding should be in the Olympics? Let us know in the comments below. Got anything else on the Olympics?
Surfing's in the Olympics, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how long do you reckon?
It's in Tahiti.
Is it?
Not in Paris.
Yeah. Oh, man, I was going to say, because they'll be waiting a while for the swell, that man.
Yeah, it's what for that spot? Tiempo?
Do you know who discovered that game? you know who discovered that wave? I mean, it was bodyboarders who first apparently surfed that wave. Like, because
Oh, really?
yeah, because they used to search out more gnarly waves back in the day. And then surfing only really kind of came to it a lot later. So,
Who? Paul Roach,
Eppo's freak show, man. What?
Eppo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, deep down, I don't feel like I would want streetboarding in the Olympics. I'm not that down with skateboarding in the Olympics either.
Yeah.
But I understand ultimately it's sort of kind of good for that sport and it would be beneficial for our sport. But I could live without it.
Yeah. Well, truthfully, I think if it is a dream of any of yours or if it's your worst nightmare, I think it's a while off at the minute. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. There you go. Let us know if you'd like to see streetball in the Olympics and what events you would like to see in the comments below. That is a very quick emergency Viper room. Hope you enjoy watching the Olympics. What events are you going to watch? Are you going to watch any?
I'll probably look at the 100 meters and see if I can see any of the surfing and skateboarding.
Yeah. Actually,
I probably won't catch any of it. But
well, at least the 100 meters doesn't like sap too much of your time there. So, cool. All right, that is a very quick Viper room. Thank you, Sam. Good to chat again. And we've got one in the works coming up. And if you are going to be at the Streetboard World Championships, we are going to be doing a live Viper room. The guests will be announced soon. So make sure you sign up to the Red Pen email. Sign up onto streetboardingworldseries.com's emails because it'll be announced on one of those. So, Sam, thank you. Till next time.
cool.
Hey,
Yeah.